What's going on, everyone? We're playing some Chubby Cherub today, as you can see on the title screen. The game is called Chubby Cherub. It was made by Bandai in 1986 and licensed by Nintendo of America, of course. So let's get started. That was the demo mode. I apologize for this. So this is the game. In Chubby Cherub, you of course play as a cherub. He's a little chubby, but I don't know if he's chubby enough to get called out on the game title screen, though. So we're in level 1, and you can see it's not called level 1, it's level Kid with Glasses. The Kid with Glasses is from an actual anime of some sort, but I've never seen it. I think it's called Obake no Kyutaro. And instead of being a cherub, Obake no Kyutaro is like a ghost penguin thing. And I believe he doesn't like dogs and he loves to eat, so you could very clearly see what this game is going for. Okay, I gotta shoot this bulldog really quick. Call me the Axis powers in World War II. So this is pretty much the entire game. You just kind of eat food, you collect lollipops so you could shoot things at dogs, and then you run away. The power on the top is just how much flight you get, but you could keep power for a while, and for a while, I mean, I think you could do it indefinitely. The thing is, you just have to keep eating. Okay, that was almost really close because the dogs can get you, and the dog's barking can also get you. The bark is actually worse than the bite because it's long range. See what I did there? But anyway, we're already at the end of the level. Time flies super fast. So now you have to find where Kid with Glasses actually is. And I did not find out where Kid with Glasses actually was. Or did I? Because I just did. Yeah, that little red dog, he's a decoy. So you can't just go around eating food willy-nilly, but you kind of have to find him. It doesn't matter. We rescued Glasses Guy. Or did we rescue him, or did we just kind of meet up with him? It doesn't matter. Now we're gonna try to rescue Headband Boy. I don't know what Headband Boy is into, but I think you saw before I collected a computer that would scroll the screen. Maybe Headband Boy is into, I don't know, soccer or something. If you watch the anime, you would probably know, but let's face it, I don't, so I'm in the dark. I need some heavenly light given to me by a Chubby Cherub to rescue me and give me enlightenment. And by enlightenment, I of course mean being able to talk about this game in slightly more detail. And again, we are cutting it close, but, you know, just because you're cutting it close doesn't mean you're not winning. You just got to be a little more careful for next time. So I collected what appears to have been a flower. So maybe that's what Headband Boy is into, flowers. And I got shot, which sucks, but, you know, you do get shot every so often, so you can't blame a guy for trying to avoid getting shot. You can't blame a guy for failing, because it happens to the best of us. It also happens to the worst of us. But it's all a case-by-case basis, so you really can't be too sure. So I'm just going to eat my jelly-filled donuts. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. I'm going to avoid this bulldog because I don't have an easy chance to, just shoot him. I don't like going, face up to the dogs that bark. Okay. Now there are birds afoot. Or a wing, I should say. So I'm going to sneak under that, and that didn't work. You see, it only didn't work because I accidentally found the dog in the window. I wonder if he's for sale. And if he is for sale, how much is he? I'm not going to sing that song. Is it the same every... No, it's not the same every time. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I got one of them. Avoid the bird. Avoid the Noid. Except it's not a Noid, it's a little bird boy. And I still haven't found him? It's going to be the last one I open, isn't it? Are you serious? You know what? That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're getting him right now. I'm going to see if it's the same every time. So I'm going to go for those two on the bottom first. See if it's just randomized or not. This is all it's not random. It is randomized, I should say. Now I have to find a way to somehow go over this guy. So I'm gonna not do it like that. We got a game over, but I only got to level 2, so I'll try it once more. This time I am motivated. And this time I'm just gonna get luckier with the part at the very end. That's all you can really say. I can't get royally screwed twice in a row. Or I mean, I can. That was the gambler's fallacy that I just said, but... You know, the gambler's fallacy is my only out here. So I'm going to take it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make any sense. All that matters is that it works for me right now. As an excuse to keep playing. Not an excuse for why I lost. Or, I mean, it kind of works as an excuse for why I lost, but I'm not using it as an excuse for why I lost. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Going to get the bulldog immediately. And I'm just going to fly over the rooftops, on the rafters. You know, I think you could do some really good eavesdropping here if these houses have eaves, but sadly, that's not a game mechanic in here. You can't drop in through the eaves, as they say. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to fly over. I'm going to collect that little lollipop, which was not something that is recommended, but it is something that I've done, and it is something that has succeeded. And this one's going to be the glasses guy. This one's going to be the glasses guy. This one is going to be the... I missed. Okay, so it worked out in the end, and I would have opened up one that probably had a dog in it, but I didn't. He had that dog in him, as the kids like to say. Alright, Headband Boy, who's apparently a shut-in because I cannot seem to get through to him. I have 4 little heart bombs. And I could use those 4 heart bombs to get me out of a pickle. Get me away from a dog. Maybe get me away from a bird. Maybe get me away from a plane. Definitely not get me away from Superman, that's for sure. And you know what? We will get 10 points for eating fruit, 20 points for eating what appears to be a kebab. I don't know what that food is. I will eat this cake, and I did not shoot the bulldog in time. So I'm just gonna loop around him like some sort of clock. Now, how am I gonna get around to do this? I'll do it like so, and then I got shot. I got bow wowed at, as they say. As I like to say, I should say. Speaking of say, have you guys read the Dr. Seuss book, Oh Say Can You Say? I think that one was all like tongue twisters. But I think it was slightly easier to read than Fox and Socks, so be that as it may, you could choose accordingly to your Dr. Seuss reading level. Which, I mean, there are books for children, so most of them aren't too bad. There's just the occasional thing to get tripped up on. You know what? It doesn't matter because we have to collect some lollipops. Some candy apples, maybe. Well, these are regular apples, but we'll get a cake. We'll get a pea. We'll get a pea from the cake. Maybe it's like a Mardi Gras kind of thing. There's like a little guy hidden in the cake. Now that I said that, I got a little bit distracted. And I'm going to take wing. Like Jet the Hawk from, wait, no. Not Jet the Hawk. Like Wave the Swallow from that one Sonic snowboarding game that I forget the name of because I've never played it. And I don't really have much interest in playing it, to be completely honest. I like some Sonic games, but most of them are kind of just okay. I'm not sure if whatever one had Wave the Swallow was just okay, but I mean, she was in top 10 hottest Sonic females, so be that as it may, I just rescued Headband Guy right when I said top 10 hottest Sonic females. That should tell you all you need to know about him. I'm at 14,000 points, and now we appear to be rescuing this little girl. You know, that's fine. We rescued some boys before. We gotta even out the sexes. I don't think Chubby Cherub discriminates. He's friends with everyone. Except dogs. He's really not friends with dogs. They all apparently hate him. I don't know if he did anything or if the dogs did something, but... And I touched his tail feathers by complete accident. That's a game over on stage 3, part Little Girl. So anyway, that was Chubby Cherub. I honestly kind of like the game. I'm definitely going to have to do multiple parts on it because I did die fairly early. I did get a high score though, so that's a plus. I will see you guys next time, and next time will be tomorrow.